up? So if you guys cannot tell, it is currently the 4th of July with my red, white, and blue, and I don't have any plans until like 7 o'clock tonight. So I got this idea yesterday, and I'm gonna be testing DIY 4th of July like drinks and snacks and DIYs, and I'm always been curious if these things work out, so I figured why not? So the first one that I'm going to do is the red, white, and blue layered drink, and I have a really cool bottle. It's like a light bulb, but it's not. It's a glass, like it screws off, and it has a lid that you can like sip it. So I have my crushed ice, I have my ingredients for the layered drink. Let's go ahead and try this DIY. And I'm gonna fill it with some ice, a little bit of ice in there. So when I was looking up the recipe, it said that the one with the most sugar goes on the bottom. Assuming it's gonna go this one, this one, this one. So let's test it out and see if it works, because if it does, I'm super excited. I literally just have a purple drink. Fail number one. So the next one that I'm gonna do is chocolate covered Oreos with red, white, and blue. Okay, I'm back. And I have melted white chocolate, blue chocolate, and red chocolate. This one turns out better than the last one. I'm graceful. So I'm just going to dip my Oreo in the white chocolate, coating it with chocolate. And it looks really gross. I did not think this video through at all. Like, I'm good at baking. Like, I'm a good host. My stuff that I usually make turns out so cute. But then when I turn on a camera, it's very rustic, and I did not get napkins. Red, and I'm just gonna drizzle it on one half of one of them. And then I'll do blue on the other half, and then I'm gonna do one that has red and blue stripes like going the same way. I melted way too much chocolate, which is super exciting. And then the last one, I think I'm gonna do half and half, like solid. See, this was gonna be my saving grace one that I thought was like really gonna actually work. So I'm only gonna do 3, because Lord knows if I couldn't do these 3. So I'm just gonna turn the camera around and show you guys my very sad chocolate covered Oreos. These are them. So I definitely think that one turned out the cutest, and this one turned out the worst. Yeah, I don't think they look the best. Okay, so this is the last DIY that I'm going to try to accomplish, and it's not food. Like I said, it's not food or drink. It's like an actual DIY craft. So what I saw is, it is an American flag out of buttons on burlap. So I got buttons. I'm gonna paint them red, white, and blue. Like, they're already white. So I'm gonna paint some of them red and blue, and then I'm going to hot glue them onto a piece of burlap. Just like a decor that you can like hang up around the house. So we're gonna see if that one pulls through. This is just gonna be a really funny video of me messing up a lot, which I do anyway in my daily life. So there you go. I probably should have planned out on the burlap like how many buttons I'm gonna need. Scissors, because I have those. Okay. I'm a genius! Okay. Yep, drop one. Got this. I do this all the time. Okay, update. I measured out how many buttons, and I have them all laying out. Back to you guys when I'm done painting them. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hold this so I don't burn through anything. I finished painting them and it doesn't look too bad. So now I'm going to glue them all down to the burlap because there's no way I'm sewing all of these back on. Okay, it's hot. So we're gonna start. And this is kind of like a tangent that I'm going off on while I'm gluing these down, is don't be afraid to be weird, ever, because I used to be terrified of being myself. Because in high school, you know, when I started in high school, I was really very much quiet and I didn't talk a lot, or like at all. I didn't, you know, share my opinions of things with people, and I didn't, like, I don't know, I wasn't myself in high school, and I really kind of regret not being myself more in high school, just because, like, I don't know, I couldn't wait for college because I was going to go to a school where, yeah, like, I ended up running into people from my high school, but, like, I could be myself in class and, like, around people, and I didn't have to worry about, like, past judgments about, like, I was genuinely terrified that people were going to, like, if I ended up trying to be more myself, which was like a really weird, really like loud person, that those people who knew me in high school, like if I did it in high school, I was so scared that it wouldn't be accepted and people were thinking that I was trying to be fake because I was being myself, because I was not genuinely myself all the time, but people thought that that was my genuine self. Like, people thought that I was just like really quiet and didn't talk, or didn't, you know, want to go and do super fun stuff. And I really let that get a hold of me in high school and really control me in high school, and I really regret it because I probably would have had a lot more fun in high school had I been myself, because I was so concerned with people thinking that I was being fake about it to actually be myself, which sounds so ridiculous because, like, thinking back, like, people probably, like, genuinely didn't care, like, how I was, but I was so caught up in my own mindset of I need, like, people already see me a certain way and I need to uphold that, and I shouldn't have, and I really do regret it because I think I could have had a much better time in high school had I done that, because I don't remember a lot of high school, like a lot of memories from high school. People now, like, if I meet somebody and to me I'm meeting them for the first time, to them they remember me from high school, and I always feel so bad because I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't remember you, I don't know who you are. They're like, oh, we had this class and this class together, and oh, I saw you all the time at school, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm sorry, like, if you didn't hold like a genuine conversation with me, I had no idea who you were, and like, still I don't, like, I genuinely don't remember people from high school, and I hold myself to that for not, you know, going and talking to people more or making more of an effort with people, because I didn't put an effort into remembering people because I figured they did not want to remember me. But I just want to encourage anybody who's watching this, I know that all of a sudden this is getting like kind of deep, but whatever. I wish that I had someone who told me it's okay to be weird and it's okay to be yourself, even if you haven't always been yourself, because there will be those awesome people to accept you for your weirdness. And yeah, like, we were teenagers and we didn't know what we were doing, or we didn't know how to be ourselves, but I just feel like if I had been myself more, I would have had a much better high school experience. And it's not like I had like a terrible high school experience. Like I wasn't a happy, I was a happy person to everybody except for myself. Like, I didn't go out and do anything. I didn't go to football games. I wasn't a high schooler. Like, I went to school. I kept my head down. I took my classes. I hung out with the couple friends that I had. And then I went home and I did homework and I watched TV, or I went to my Nana's house, which is actually this house now that I'm living in. But I went to her house and I would watch TV with her and my papa, and I would go back to my mom's house or my dad's house, and I would go to sleep, and I didn't do anything with friends on the weekends. Like, once in a while, like once I hit sophomore year of high school, I would go to Disneyland with my friends because I bought myself a pass. You know, I'd saved up money and stuff and got myself a pass and went there, and I had so much fun and so many memories, but that was because I was with people that I could be weird with, and it was so great. Like, those are the memories that I have, is with those friends that I was being super weird with, like super weird. Like, I was that weird kid, like, that people probably looked at funny, like at Disneyland, but I didn't care. Like, in my mindset, I was like, okay, these people are probably never gonna see me again. But like in high school, like I would have to see those people the next day, and so I was definitely like not one of those people to like be okay with people remembering that weird side of me. So I just wasn't myself. And then I remember thinking, like, all senior year, all I kept thinking of was, I can't wait to graduate and go to college where no one's gonna know who I am, and I can be myself, and it's not gonna be me trying to be somebody else. Does that make sense? Like, I was so genuinely excited about that. And then, you know, college came around and I met new people and I was myself, and you know, I'm really quiet at first, but then when you get used to me, when I get used to you, I don't shut up. And that was just something that I didn't know that I had in me, and my friends who were still friends with me from high school didn't know I had in me. Because when you know, everyone who knows me says, oh yeah, when you got to college, you like burst out of your shell. I was like, yeah. That wasn't me bursting out of a shell, that was me finally being myself, which I am so excited that I was able to do, because, you know, like, who knows what other amazing experiences I could have had if I was myself more in high school. But that's something that I have definitely learned from, and that I've accepted as something that I needed to work on, and I did, and now I love life, and I'm super weird and quirky, and just, it's awesome. And I cannot encourage anybody out there who watches these more to be your weird, quirky self, because you get the best experiences out that way. Like, I can't tell you, whoever's watching this, how many times in high school, like, I saw an opportunity to be funny and to make a joke, or to have an experience with people, and I didn't take it because I was scared of how people were going to react. And what I should have realized was that it's high school and it's a couple of years, and like, I've already been out of high school the same amount of time that I was in high school, and it has flown by, and I can't, like, how many fun things I've done since high school. Like, I could have had some of those same awesome kinds of experiences in high school if I had just, like, been myself and done those same things. So this is just a little PSA to be yourself and let it shine and be weird, because you're definitely not the only weird person out there. This one actually didn't turn out too bad. It's a little uneven, But that's what happens when you make something homemade and not with a machine. It's personable. That's just a little, wow, random PSA tangent, I guess. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. It's done! I am so proud of myself. Okay, so that was my testing 4th of July DIY fail video. If you're out there watching, I hope you had a great 4th of July. If you're not from the United States, I hope you're having a great month of July and just a great day in general, because even though you're not celebrating your country, whatever, your Independence Day, I hope you're still having a great day out there, and I will talk to you guys all next time. Bye.